G'day gang, Ben here. How you going? Time for our Marketing Monday Facebook Live. Today I'm going to talk about marketing and about lead generation specifically because I know some of you struggle and you may be struggling with lead generation. In fact, I had somebody talk to me last week about the fact that they seem to struggle with generating leads in their business. And when I asked them about what it was they were doing with their marketing, they were pretty uncertain. There was a lot of vagueness about what they were doing to generate leads. They had to and ah. In fact, when I said, "What are you doing right now to generate leads?" They're like, Now, let's be honest. If you're running a business and you want to grow it, you need to generate leads because it's leads that turn into customers, it's customers that turn into profit, etc. And so without having enough leads, you're not going to be able to grow your business. And so it's a real fundamental part of being great at building a business is being great at marketing. So if I say to you right now, what are you doing to generate leads in your business, and you can't quickly and succinctly tell me what that is, then you're in trouble. You should know exactly what your marketing strategy is exactly who your ideal client is, what you're prepared to pay for a customer. It's called acquisition cost. And how you're going to go about converting these people. Anyway, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to talk about 3 cardinal sins that I think people are performing when it comes to generating leads in the business. So the 3 cardinal sins that people do, and you may be doing these things as well. When I spoke to this person the other day, these are the 3 things that they were the 3 sins they were committing, I guess, or crimes, marketing crimes. The first one was that they were thinking that doing a great job and having a great product was enough to generate leads. I'm here to break your little heart. That is not enough. It's a big part of being successful in business because that means people are going to enjoy dealing with you and they're going to want to come back and they're going to want to refer people to you. But it's not enough to being great at what you do, and having a great product is not enough to be great at generating leads. So thinking that is not going to be enough. It means that you're going to have a marketing plan, that you're going to have to think about other ways to generate leads. All right. So that's the first cardinal sin I see people making. Yes, you might have a fantastic product or service, but it's not that. Just that alone is not going to generate leads. Cardinal sin number 2 is not spending enough on your marketing. Now, we've got to be realistic about this. You're in a business where you're wanting to get a growth out of your marketing, you're going to have to invest. And for some of you, that's difficult, but you need to take a percentage of your revenue and allocate it to lead generation or client acquisition, whatever you want to call it. And you need to be taking that every month and applying that amount of money to your marketing strategies. And as you increase your sales, because it's a percentage, the amount of money you have available for your marketing increases, which then in turn buys you more leads and in turn makes you more money. And you can see that cycle leads to business growth. I see so many people when I say, are you investing in marketing? They go, yeah, I'm doing Facebook pay-per-click. And I say, how's that going? It's like, doesn't work. I'm like, how much are you spending? And they go, I'm spending $5 a day. $5 a day, crikey. Not enough to get good results, right? Now, it depends on your business, depends on the marketplace, depends on what it is you're marketing. But the reality is let's say you're selling a product for $10,000. Realistically, you should be prepared to pay, I don't know, an acquisition cost, maybe $500 to get a sale. So that means that if you want a sale a day, you have to invest $500 a day on your marketing to make that happen. If you've got an average lifetime value of $30,000, then maybe you'll spend $1,500, right? That's 5% acquisition cost. And I always say to people, allow 5 to 10% of your sale value or lifetime value of the client as acquisition cost. Now, lifetime value is what is it you typically earn out of a client over the time that they deal with it. So let's say you bring a customer on today. If they buy from you on average for 2 years, how much will they spend with you? Take that number and multiply it by 5% and start there as your acquisition cost that you're prepared to spend. So that's cardinal sin number 2, or mistake number 2, is people aren't investing enough in their marketing. Number 1 is thinking that having a good product or service is enough. Number 2 is not investing enough. Number 3 is not having a marketing plan. And that marketing plan has to have all the different strategies in it. Your marketing plan has to identify who you're targeting, how you're going to target them. It has to identify what you're going to offer, how you're going to offer it, when you're going to offer it, What is going to make you compelling over the competition? How are you going to differ yourself? That marketing plan will outline when you're going to do what and by when, what resources are needed, how much money, etc. Because what happens is, if you don't have a plan, you get up today and you go, geez, I need some clients. What am I going to do? I think I'll post some stuff on Facebook, or I think I'll do this. And the problem with that is it's inconsistent. Number one, it's not very well thought through. Number two, and the likelihood of executing those things consistently and well is very slim. So I always say, planning, what do they say? Poor preparation, but I think it's called piss poor preparation leads to piss poor performance, something like that. Excuse the French. But it's true, right? In business, it's true. When it comes to marketing, it's even more true, is that if you don't prepare properly, the likelihood that you're going to get good results out of your marketing is slim. Now, some people luck it, definitely, but very few people luck it, right? If you want to do this thing with some predictability, when I say do this thing, I mean grow your business, have a marketing plan. Make sure that you know what is you going to do, by when, and how. It allows you to track things. It allows you to test and measure what's going on. It allows you to know what's working and what's not, ramp it up, ramp it down. It allows you to pull in the right resources, understand how to fund things. Do you need to borrow money? Do you need to lean on other resources, people? Do you need to think about timing? All of those things can be in your marketing plan. So there's the three mistakes I see people making most often. Number one is you think that your product or service is so good that people are just going to line up for it. We all love what we do. We all think that our service is amazing, our product is amazing, but we still need to market it. We still need to understand that we've got to market it. That is never enough to grow a business as much as we'd like to think it is. Mistake number two is not investing enough in your marketing. Be prepared to buy customers. This is how it works. So if you know your acquisition cost is $300 per customer and you want 10 customers, then it's going to cost you $3,000. Full stop. End of story. Now, will you want to work towards reducing that acquisition cost? Of course. Will there be times that you'll go over that? Yeah, that's how you know a strategy is good or bad, right? If your strategy is going over the acquisition cost you normally get, well, then it sucks. If it's under, well, then it's amazing. Be prepared to spend some money. Don't spend $5 a day on Facebook and think you're going to change the world. Ain't going to happen. Third thing is have a marketing plan. Sit down and think about your marketing. When are you going to do? What are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? What resources do you need? What offers are you going to make? What mediums are you going to use? What platforms are you going to market on? Who are you going to target? How are you going to attract them? How are you going to get their attention? How are you going to create desire? How are you going to get people to take action? A good marketing plan has all of that in there. All right, if you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it around. Today was Marketing Monday, which is great after the weird week we've had, especially in Australia and New Zealand, because there's been lots of public holidays. Hopefully it G's you up to think about how you're going to plan the future when it comes to marketing. If you need help, head to maxmyprofit.com.au. The team are waiting to help you build the business you imagined. All right, I've been Ben I can't even say my name. I've been Ben Fewtrell. You've been absolutely fantastic for tuning in to the end of the live stream. Take care, and until next time, have a profitable day. See ya.